Princess Pingyuan, the only daughter of Lord Xinling, Wei Wuji, was renowned throughout the warring states not only for her beauty but for her extraordinary intellect. From an early age, she was destined for greatness, understanding from her upbringing that her role was not just one of luxury and comfort, but of immense responsibility and power. Unlike other aristocratic ladies, she was not confined to the pleasures of poetry and art alone. Rather, she was taught strategy, military tactics, and the intricacies of political maneuvers under her father's guidance. Her astute insights and sharp words, combined with her undeniable beauty, earned her respect and caution from those around her. As she grew, she quickly became known not only as the most beautiful daughter of the Wei royal family, but also as a natural strategist. She often attended her father's meetings, silently observing discussions on alliances, military campaigns, and state affairs. On one occasion, when a debate reached a stalemate, she could not hold back her opinion, offering a bold strategy that left even the most seasoned generals nodding in admiration. Her older brother, the King of Wei, began to see her as a trusted advisor, entrusting her with sensitive matters that few others were allowed to handle. However, her peaceful life was short-lived. When she reached her 20s, the state of Wei faced mounting pressure from rival kingdoms, particularly from Qin, which was ambitiously expanding its territory. To strengthen Wei's influence, the royal court arranged a political marriage between Princess Pingyuan and Iran, also known as Zichu, a disgraced prince of Qin who had taken refuge in the state of Zhao. For Pingyuan, this marriage marked a significant turning point. She understood that from this moment, she was no longer simply the princess of Wei, but a crucial piece in the political chessboard of her family. Life in Zhao was not easy. She found her husband, Zichu, a man with deep ambitions but bound by his status as an exiled prince and treated with disdain by the people of Zhao. Seeing his frustration and despair, she developed a special affection for him. Born of shared hardship, not only did she help Zichu through the darkest moments of his exile, but she also gave him strength and courage, guiding him to believe in their shared dream of one day returning to Qin and reclaiming the throne. During a diplomatic visit to Zhao, she met Lu Buwei, a clever and ambitious merchant whose influence in the world of politics was undeniable. Recognizing his potential to alter Qin's future, Pingyuan decided to forge an alliance with him. To maintain secrecy, she would meet him at a remote temple outside the Zhao capital. Under the cover of night, by dim candlelight, they shared bold visions, and she proposed an underground alliance where Lu Buwei would fund Zichu's path to power, while she would secure his position when the time was right. Thanks to Lu Buwei's support, Zichu gradually gained influence in Qin. But then came a dramatic turning point. Lu Buwei, realizing his growing power, presented his concubine, Lady Zhao, to Zichu as a political gift. Although she understood this was a clever strategy, Pingyuan could not help but feel betrayed. She silently accepted Lady Zhao's presence for the sake of the kingdom's future, swallowing her pride and heartache. In the quiet of the night, she often found herself staring at the moonlight, questioning whether she had sacrificed too much for Zichu's royal ambitions. When Lady Zhao bore a son, Yingzheng, Pingyuan visited the newborn in secret during the night. Gazing upon the infant's face, she recognized the potential within him, the hope of a unified China. From that day on, she cared for him and imparted in him the wisdom and strength of a future ruler. Each time she watched him learn to speak or walk, she saw in his eyes the promise of an empire, a power vast enough to unify the warring states. When Zichu ascended as King Zhuangxiang of Qin, she became a silent but essential force behind the throne, helping him stabilize politics and fend off internal threats. She rarely appeared in public, but her influence was undeniable. In times of crisis, she quietly orchestrated decisions that saved the kingdom, safeguarding Zichu's rule and ensuring Yingzheng's future. Once, upon learning of a plot against Zichu, She quickly convened a secret council of loyal allies and had the conspirators removed before dawn. As the years passed, Pingyuan grew aware of her declining strength. In the final years of her life, she often sat in quiet contemplation by the light of a single candle, reflecting on the life she had led, her bold decisions, and her private sorrows. She harbored no regrets. She had lived a life of courage, sacrifice, and loyalty, not just for herself but for the foundation of an empire. Although she would never witness Yingzheng rise as the first emperor, she knew her efforts had sown the seeds of a mighty dynasty. Princess Pingyuan, a woman of extraordinary beauty and intellect, concluded her life in quiet dignity, a figure of unwavering strength in the legendary annals of the Qin state. In the epic tale of Qin, she was not only a princess and a queen but a symbol of wisdom, loyalty, and sacrifice. Her silhouette, silent beside the candle, remains a timeless beacon in the story of a powerful empire.